All right. Welcome back after the first of two. That was my impression of a cowboy count from Sesame Street.
That didn't work.
That worked totally. All right.
Besides,
we'll hear none
the
of this
Cowboys didn't count. It was the count that counted.
Oh no,
Yeah.
a coffee. Yeah, I heard that. Piff.
Hey, I want coffee. No, I don't.
Whew, that was the wrong cup of coffee. That was the leftovers from this morning. Fuck.
Ew. This is
All
why
right.
you only use one cup.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea to only use one cup, but I didn't remember I had a cup.
See, this is my cup. It's fantastic.
Nice.
It says chaos, panic, and disorder. My work here is done.
CPD.
All
Chicago
right.
Police Department.
So
Columbus Police Department? What?
Chicago Police Department. CPD.
Yeah, CPD is also the Columbus Police Department and the Cincinnati Police Department and the Cleveland Police Department. Oh,
it's
wait,
also
You're right.
hold on.
the California Police Department.
No, it's also the cauliflower police disorder.
What?
The cauliflower purple disorder. It's a very rare disease that results in the loss of all hair that is not beard hair.
You need to stop reading Urban Dictionary.
All right. So when we just finished up, and we had left Levi Waterhouse, who was investigating the Short Bushes housing community.
You know what? I'm gonna hit up my antiquarian contacts on the internet too.
All right.
See if they've got buyers looking for
All right,
cat related.
that's gonna take you a day or two. All right, so over
That's
that
fine.
day or two, I want you to roll me int plus contacts plus computer. All right.
Okay.
Jack French.
What?
Your plan of action was to go looking for Axel, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, Axel was bleeding. Right.
yeah. I would say, like, it's kind of multiple things going on. Like, I'm going to be heading in that general direction that obviously I assumed he ran knowing him.
Yeah, like you know where he started going because you heard him go down the stairs, but then like as he's like hitting the you didn't see him, but you envision him like running all tough down the stairs,
Right.
haphazardly
I
falling
envision
down.
him
There's like
running
blood
after these
smears on the
guys.
walls, and like it looks like a severe fight went down here, right? Like
Yeah.
some
and
serious
then
ass kicking went on.
at the same time, I'm probably still perusing her phone and thinking about who I could
Fuck you,
call that might know
Pukajutsu.
something.
Fuck you, Pukajutsu. Keep going. Keep going. Pay him no heed.
So I figured, like, I would, like, I'm walking in that general direction because I know he's chasing after these guys. I'm keeping an eye out to make sure that I'm still on the same track. I'm also perusing her phone while thinking about who I could call that might know something.
All right. So here's the long and short of what goes down. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You'll eventually find an officer, right?
Right.
It is not Officer Tom. It is not Officer Jerry. It is not Officer Omega.
Okay.
Okay. It's Officer O'Malley.
O'Reilly.
Officer O'Malley.
As in
Right.
Pat O'Reilly.
Officer O'Malley, like you find him, and you're like, and you're like, hey, have you seen Omega? And he's like, no, sorry, man, must be on the job.
Would you see him run this way? Well, wait, you didn't see him. Never mind.
Nah, I came up to clean up the mess and take the trash out.
Yeah, of course you did.
I think they said they were going down to the station, but they're not too hard on folks bothering an officer when he's on duty.
Yeah, I know that.
I could tell him you was looking for him. If you
You said he went down to the station? Alright. Well, I'll that's cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and catch him down there. It's fine.
If you really want to talk to Officer Omega, you wanna tip from the inside.
Sure.
Under no circumstances. There's just something about you I like, Like, you make a really good impression, alright? Don't
Yeah, I
tell
get
a
that.
soul. You want to get a hold of Officer Axel Omega.
Yeah.
You talk to Mrs. Omega. Right, you talk to Mrs. Omega, and you are guaranteed to get a hold of Axel Omega before too long. sometimes like the work, it drowns him out, you know, and it weighs down on an officer to deal with all the grime and the crime and the grimy crime of this city, right?
Yeah.
But then you've got that shining light in your life, man, you know, like you got that beacon of hope and warm and that's something to come home to, man. And you never forget that. You always come home to it, even if they don't make casserole quite as nice as Axel Omega's Mrs. Omega does. All right.
Yeah.
Right, but you always come home to your Mrs. Officer, right? So you want to get a hold of Axel Omega, you talk to her and ask about that casserole, all right?
No problem. Hey, real quick, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call. Do you have? I gotta get downtown for something. Is there any way you could spot me for a cab by chance?
Spot you for a cab. Roll me persuasion plus presence.
Surprised you didn't just ask for a ride in the SWAT car.
I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride with this guy. That's where it comes down to. One, really?
You gotta.
I'll pay you back.
How much you need?
Just probably like I don't know, like a 30. I mean, I know cabs are kind of expensive around here.
I can give you. I can spare you 20. Just tell him that Officer O'Malley said to take it easy. All right. 20.
All right, man. Yeah, cool.
You're going all right. He'll hand you a 20.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Hey, I'll pay you back next time I see you. Well, thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here.
Yeah, that was his line.
It was. All right. Now this is where we're gonna break in like fucking Spielberg. I'm gonna turn on and look at the audience. Not Spielberg. What was his name? Hitchcock. Not Spielberg. What the fuck did my mouth just do?
What? Your face hole is doing stupid things.
One of that old man shit.
One of them old movie dudes. All right. To turn to the audience. What the characters don't know. Audience. Apparently Hitchcock is a policeman. Is that right there? That is Jack French's catchphrase. All right.
Oh,
and once per session, all right, they're gonna shtick. All right. And when you hear that shtick go off, you, the audience, all right, you get to type "beat" in all caps in the chat room. All right. And if we get enough feedback from the audience when a catchphrase gets dropped once per play session, all right, I will go out of my way to make whatever was going on relevant to the story. All right? But you guys got to shout "beat" in all caps, all right?
When what in all caps again?
Beat, B-E-A-T.
Oh.
It's the term for a beat of drama, which is the form of experience we have right here.
I don't have a catchphrase set, do I?
No, yours was going to be like the stupid one-liners with the shades, like you're going to be pulling a Horatio Caine.
Okay.
All right.
Mine is I have to do the right thing.
Yeah, but you have to, like, your character's got to say it, right?
I know. Instead of just thinking.
And if you could hear like this catchphrase go off, and then like that sound effect from like Law and Order, like ding ding ding, right, go off or whatever, or you could see like the catchphrase go off, and then it just breaks out into yeah or whatever. Like that's what you guys shout, beat. All right.
Got it.
That is known as audience participation, right? Now, got that?
Participation.
Audience participation. All right, so, Jack, you'll get a ride back to wherever you're going. I'm assuming you drop a line to Mrs. Omega. Is that what you do?
Yeah. But I'm calling her. See if she can give him a heads up, but or find out where he's at so I can kind of catch up with him.
All right, she'll let him know that you're looking for him. All right, she'll talk to him when he gets home. It might be a late night though.
Yeah.
All right, Axel. I want you to give me an int investigation roll because you can add your status as a policeman to this roll, all right? Because you are setting out to like learn everything you can about what's going on here because this just doesn't feel right. You've seen some shit that just doesn't make sense, right? All right, so you got 2. Okay. So, here's what you learn, all right? You learn that something is going down, but nobody wants you to know what it is. All right.
Okay.
Because, like, another officer's handling the interrogation, right? And they don't want you to really interfere with this other officer's work, all right? You did your part. Did you catch any like names? Nothing. No. Well, that's too bad, right? What about the Officers Tom and Jerry? Officers Tom and Jerry are already like they've done their job, but they were itching to get out on the streets again, so they've been set out. All right. Which car was it? You know, which cruiser did they take? Theirs was in the shop, so they took a different one, but we can't, like, the number's been lost, the shuffled in the paperwork. Like, everything is just, it's like reality is conspiring to make certain you don't get that information. That doesn't set well with you. So what you get from trying to investigate these thugs is that you don't know how, and you don't know why, and you don't even know if it's even possible, but you're pretty certain that something, someone, the universe just doesn't want you to know about these fucking thugs.
But they're already in the interrogation room with somebody being interrogated. Okay. And there's no way I can like get in. I mean,
not without rustling the jimmies of like some pretty
Right.
important people.
No.
Like maybe these thugs are pretty well connected, or
Yeah, I mean this definitely sounds fishy.
yeah.
You know, something's going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. Maybe I can look around. Maybe there's some sort of like paperwork or something laying around somewhere that I might glean some information from.
You're gonna try and like probably catch a glimpse of something that nobody could really blame you for seeing, but maybe you shouldn't see.
Yeah, looking around.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting a little,
okay.
right?
So you think of maybe some alternative ways that you can get your hands on some intel, and eventually, you know, it dawns on you. The receptionist, Sally. She works the radio right around here. They call it working the horn, and they call it working the horn because Sally is a pretty little thing, and she
Where's
is
that horn?
She is one of them people that she got her job because she was not smart.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
And like her daddy was connected to the mayor of the town, and blah 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 blah. And she's the most well-meaning human being you've ever met. Nobody has a word to say badly about Sally because nobody's willing to say that she's a gossip with the loosest of lips, and she's got, you know, huge tracts of land, right?
She's got a large personality.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, what a
like
All right,
if
well, I'm gonna walk
anybody
up to
knew
her.
something that you were going to be able to find out that wasn't going to be your fault, it would be her, and she's gossipy enough to tell you something, but you're going to have to like steer the conversation. You're going to have to like, you know, kind of hint it out of her, right? Like get her talking about it so that it's not you prying.
right. So I walk up and like, what the hell's up with those creepy looking guys in the interrogation room?
Oh, the officers?
No, the
Oh.
ones with like the weird eyes.
Oh, the black eyes, like they have been boxed. And she makes a boxing motion with her fists like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Officers Tom and Jerry look like they work them over real good.
They sure did.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know. They were confused.
They look
like,
confused?
Yeah, they were confused. You know, like everybody who gets dragged here. Oh, I didn't do it. And she does
Oh, so
this.
they were saying I didn't do it.
Right, but everybody says that. But I hear a lot of people lying a lot of times. They seemed real honest. Like they were confused. They were afraid. Like those boys couldn't have been any more than like 16 or 17. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know which end of the handcuff went where.
Oh, I do. No.
That's because you're very good at your job, Officer Omega.
You're damn right. So the one guy with the goofy black eyes. Oh wait, what's his name again? Do you remember what's his name? With the creepy black eyes. That went in there.
Creepy black eyes. No, I
Yeah.
didn't see any creepy black eyes. I know that the very confused boys came in and they were being interrogated by Detective Roland. Detective Roland, and he was trying to get anything out of them at all, and they were so confused. Well, what's this about black eyes? Like they had been punched, right? Like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Yeah, that. Right.
But
right.
but creepy.
Those-
They looked afraid, not creepy.
You don't happen to know what their names are or anything, do you?
I do, actually.
Oh, okay.
I overheard as Mr. Roland was taking them in and doing the paperwork, and their names were Jack and John and Jonah. Actually, they were a pair of brothers from the Smith.
Wait,
family.
what?
Wait. Well, okay. Jack, John, and Jonah?
Jack, John, and Jonah Smith. I remember thinking to myself, J. Huh.
Huh, yeah, it's
That's
a
why it
coincidence,
stuck,
right?
you know. It kind of like rattled around for a little while. It solidified.
Sure it did.
Easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
That literation.
Yeah, that thing. I don't really know what it is either. It's okay. But look, all right. So, Roland, all right. I'll figure this out. I thank you so much for being so helpful. You're just
Anything for you,
You're just great.
Officer Omega. You're such a good officer. It's so tough.
no, you're great. Yeah, okay.
No, you.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna argue, but okay. All right. So, I'll say.
I see you at work tomorrow, Mr. Omega.
All right. Take it easy. Yeah, EvilSqueegee was really good at that shit.
Oh, fuck, that was.
Yo, hey, Beth. She'll see you at work tomorrow.
Oh man.
Give a little shake. I'll see you at work tomorrow, Mr. Omega. You have a good night with your wife now.
Oh God.
Oh God.
All
That's
right.
good. All right. Good
All
info. I got some good info out of that.
Good intel. What intel
So-
did you get, Omega?
That those names are more than likely not their real names.
Right.
But yeah. I'm gonna have to.
Almost.
I almost did something.
Humble's just donated $1 in hopes that we never again meet Sally on camera.
I was totally confused what the fuck was going on.
Like,
here
if I
for a
start
minute.
dancing like this, that's because I got a donation. Because my donation sound is a Britney Spears track, and I got to dance to it. All right. Thank you very much, Humbles, for that donation. You were a beautiful motherfucker. All right.
You seem.
Hey,
all right.
Humble, how you doing?
Somebody gift that. Somebody gift that.
Do you want some information? We'll talk all night long, big boy.
Optical, please. I can only get so erect.
That's it.
my
Show's
God.
over. Good night, folks. It was great having you. Fuck your time out.
Seriously though, Optical, that show's hot.
Squeezee's done. He's walked away already.
All right, hold on. Jen's calling for beat. Jen's calling for Horrendous is calling for beat. Oh,
Just to beat it.
it looks like the
You
the
can
big.
beat it anytime
Okay,
you want, big boy.
beat. All right, the audience is calling for a beat. Bat. The honest guy, I give you a bat, Optical, for that if you.
No, I give him that, all right. When he does that, I just imagine him with like a really like a wig and like really just bad makeup. Just doing that. Oh my God.
Hey,
This guy.
let me try how you doing. You want some of this? Big boy.
Oh, I think I do,
Okay.
actually.
All right. So
See more of Sally on Optical's channel.
Optical's boobs. One mundane beat. It's been done. It's been done.
Oh God.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So
What did I come back to?
Perfect timing.
nice timing, Livina. Nice timing. All right. So we're gonna take a quick break here, just from the story of the play. All right, and we're gonna go over this so far. Who has played according to their archetypes?
I'd say I have.
Levi tried. Okay, Levi.
I think I did pretty good. Mission comes first. No man left behind. Always be prepared. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then
I'm not gonna say
Omega.
if I did. Y'all are gonna tell me if I did or not.
Mission comes first. You're getting one for that. Jack French, did you get any of your
You're gonna have to tell me.
which archetypes did you have? Tropes, whatever they're labeled as.
Indirect approach,
Okay.
never the whole truth,
Yeah.
and bears the burden for others.
I don't think any of those have been really relevant yet.
No, they haven't.
Okay. So did anybody play up their actually, Omega, I'm gonna give you one for
You
for
can't
your
say play up anything. Axel plays up everything.
insecurity.
Oh yeah, because of his wife.
All right, that was like handling, like not trying to not have the conversation that you need medical attention when you're trying to have the conversation that you need medical attention, right? with Tom and Jerry, like, you know, it's gonna be like a medic.
By the way,
Shot.
yeah, I'm shot.
Aren't you shot? I'll be fine. Right.
I've seen this movie.
All right. So Axel. Okay. So you guys, you do know how to spend willpower, right? Everybody here knows how that works.
Nope.
I know.
No.
Okay. When your character's really putting their everything into something, like when your characters are really like that big dramatic moment where you're like, oh, at whatever you're doing, right? You can spend a point of willpower, and that's your character truly exerting every ounce of their being into what they're doing, and that adds 3 dice to your roll.
Of your being, big boy.
You stop that. I'm muting you. You're muted. You're muted. All right. So that's I can't shut the camera off. That adds 3 dice to your roll. All right.
Okay.
And then it takes 1 point of willpower away. And then if you play up your insecurity, you get a point of willpower back. And if you play your character's virtue, right, in like tight, desperate, dramatic moments, your character's virtue really shines, so you refill your willpower entirely.
Hey, I almost got hit up with a rolling pin.
Yeah, you were in some real danger there.
I was. I couldn't even tell if I was about to, have a Mexican standoff or get hit with chop sake.
Wow, you were the most racist fuck. It's because he's French. They don't know any better. No, you're not still muted, Optical.
Okay.
Why'd you tell him?
All right, so after things will calm down. Like Levi, your contact's gotta get back to you. Omega, like it's a busy couple of days, right? Like you really want to get on this and learn what you can, right? But it's just so busy. You're getting calls out you show up at work, you work until you are tired to the bone, right? And then it's fucking time to pass out, right? Like your wife maybe mentions that some jack guy was looking for you, but you're too so fucking tired. Don't pass onto the bed, right? Mm-hmm. You're lucky you had enough time to eat dinner. Mm-hmm. Right, and even then you're like basically picking up off the kitchen table, like shoveling it in your face and trying to set it down on the bedside table before you pass out, right? It's like gone, like it's just been a hell of a couple of days. And Jack, everything seems real quiet on the front, like nobody. Bones is real. He's not. No movement on the Bones front. Like, maybe he skipped town. He's laying low. That's all you know. Finding him's not going to be easy, right? His buddies seem to be keeping themselves close to the ground, right? Something went down. Like, rumor is that something went down over at Faith's place, and nobody wants a part of that. Like, it's gotten everybody spooked.
Yeah.
You don't hear from Faith, right? And then all three of you, right, are all three of you are oh, Levi, your research will come back, right?
Yeah, I got 8 successes.
It's a local. You got 8 successes.
Yeah, in 2 days, I rolled 4 successes twice.
Oh no, you only need to make one roll.
Oh, I thought you said I need to make 1 each day.
Nope.
Oh, well then I got 4 successes.
Okay, 4 successes. Short Bushes, it's very like high to do. Like, there's a lot of celebrities that live there, right? Like, that's what they market themselves as, privacy for the celebrity. But there's no kids allowed, no pets allowed, right?
All right.
Something's not right here. Something's not right.
Over the course of that downtime, then I will end up taking that dog probably to a humane society and telling them that I don't know what to do, how to dispose of dog remains.
Right. You couldn't just let him out in the street.
Well, no, not really.
Your leftovers remind me of Billy.
All right, so the next after a couple of days have gone by, right? I want everybody to be rolling me wits plus composure. This is your default perception dice pool. Wits plus composure.
One.
You got 1, Matt? Or I'm sorry, Levi?
Mine didn't roll. Hang on.
Yeah, you got 3. Look in the chat.
Yeah, even if your dice don't show up on the desk.
Oh. Well, can I go with my second roll instead? Because that's unexceptional.
It's okay, Axel didn't get any.
Yeah, I got 0.
Axel's have a really rough couple of days at work. Like, it's just taking the punch right out of you, right? But you gotta keep trucking. You gotta. City needs you, right? Jack and Levi, though, you're watching the news, right? Mm-hmm. There's this story about about a shooting that happened off a couple of days ago. Like, evidence of a struggle was found. It's Faith's apartment, right? They're pinning it on these 3 thugs, right? Jack, Jonah, and
John.
Thank you, John. How did I forget John of all fucking names?
Yeah, how did you remember Jonah? Not John?
But the kids on the screen, they look really. And Pith, you're watching this or Omega, you're watching this on the news as well, right? Mm-hmm. So much for like people trying to hedge you out. The media's in on this. That's not right. But these 3 kids, like, they are legitimately horrified. Like, they don't know how they got here. They're confused.
What do their eyes look like?
They're normal human eyes. They're not blackout anymore. And these kids are like legitimately like terrified and confused. Like they claim to have woken up in the interrogation room and didn't know how they got there.
Real quick, has Faith's phone gone off at all?
Has what?
Has Faith's phone gone off at all since I've had it in these past few days?
No. The last thing that ever happened on that phone was a message that said lights out.
Right.
Not a single peep. Not even that stupid fucking.
Oh no, I changed that.
So,
I changed that for her.
Oh, the peep?
No, the ringtone.
Yeah, okay. Nothing happens, right? The phone is dead. Like nobody's talking to it. It's so you're watching this and these kids seem really confused. And Omega, you don't notice this. All right. But Levi and Jack, the footage that's going on, right, of like the kids being dragged and blah blah. The arresting officers are really big involved in the case, right? For just a split second there, for just a minute, you could have sworn that when Jack and when officers Tom and Jerry, like they looked like they're looking this way, they're shoving people out of the way, they're trying to keep everything under control. That just for a split second, you could have sworn that those eyes were black.
Oh yeah.
Balls.
I don't notice this though.
No, you don't know this. It's been a long couple of days. It's a minor detail. Like, you're not...
Okay.
All right. And you're just about thinking to yourself, like, oh, that's really weird, right? And maybe the thought floats through your minds, like, you know, I should go contact the other guys that were there. Like, that was really weird, right? Like, something's not right here. Maybe you're setting aside, like, nah, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be part of that. Like, whatever went down there was not right, and it was scary, and I'd rather put it behind me. Or maybe you're just picking up your phone to make the call, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Jack, one of your buddies, all right, one of your buddies from the wrong side of town, okay, you're just picking up the phone, and maybe you're making a dial, or maybe you're thinking to yourself now, and the phone rings, and your buddy's like, you pick up the phone, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Jack, oh my God, Jack, and there's a crashing noise in the background. It's like, Jack, I think they're hitting my house, man. Lights went out, shit just getting trashed. I think somebody's breaking into my house. What do I do, man? What do I do?
Get the fuck out of there.
I'm trying, man. You know my fucking house like a goddamn maze. This fucking old Victorian piece of shit place. Get your buddies to get over here. Holy shit. Click.
Fuck. Alright, god damn it.
This is that guy that you owe.
Right, okay.
This is that guy. You owe this guy.
Wait, which guy?
This is the guy that
Yeah.
you just perpetually owe. Like, you owe him more than you will ever be able to pay him back.
Yeah.
Like, this is the guy that, like, kept you out of prison and saved your life and, like, introduced you to the love of your life that then broke up with you because you were lazy, but now you might have a chance later. Like, you know, he was even okay that day, that week that you dated his sister, right? He was totally chill. Like, you owe this guy everything.
Right. Well, at that point, I'm pretty much just like, fuck. Alright, gotta go. I'm grabbing what I can.
Yep.
Obviously, what I need to run with. What I can to run, like, you know, obviously, you know, just what I can, essentially. And I don't know where I'm at right now. Like, I'm assuming I'm at a friend's house because it's.
You're at somebody's house.
I'm gonna run to because I'm assuming Levi's probably at work at this point in time.
Yeah, he's not too far away.
At night or during the day?
This is like the sun is. It's afternoon, so it's during the day.
Okay, so he's at work. So I'm running to him to his shop.
Yep.
While calling Jack, or while calling Axel.
Calling yourself.
Dude, you need to get to Levi's shop right now. Like, right now, I'll explain when you get here. Essentially.
Alright.
And then, like, I'm gonna get to Levi, I'm gonna be like, dude, we need to go. I need your help right now. And if Axel's not here, we're going. Like,
Yeah.
What?
Are you
We're
gonna be
going.
there, Axel?
Help with what?
Like, are you gonna meet Jack at Levi's shop? Like, Jack seems pretty distressed.
I'm listen, but you know what? I gotta do. You know, somebody needs help. I gotta. I'm a police officer 24/7.
No such thing as an off-duty Axel.
No, man.
Oh man.
All right, I'm on my way.
All
all
right.
right, hurry, like now.
So
I
Levi.
need you to get here like 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
So Levi, you're watching the news, right? Man, that's weird. Those eyes. It's not, maybe it was just the TV fucking with you, right? Like, fucking reception's shitty on this thing, like thump thump thump. So you're hitting the fucking thump thump off. Now, oh great, now you've gone to screw up what little reception you had. So you're fucking like adjusting the fucking like you're an antiquesman, so like you've got the fucking like the antenna on top of the TV, and you're like wiggling these things,
Naturally,
like
yeah.
holding them
Like,
up, looking around for reception. Like you're wondering
I
how the
know
fuck you
how
got the
these
TV to work in the first place.
I'm not
like
clueless. I know how these things work.
so and like there you are, and all of a sudden there's a on your door. You know what? Actually, the door's open, so it's rattle, and like, and there's a bunch of people. Like you hear footsteps in the front room, right? It's footsteps in the front room, and you're just like, God damn it, the TV won't work. Fuck, I was watching the news, son of a bitch, right?
Well, I'll walk behind the counter, you know, and finger the shotgun.
It's Jack and Axel.
Levi, we gotta go.
Go where?
Don't ask
Like-
questions. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Helping
We gotta
with
go.
who? With
We gotta go. We gotta go. I need your help.
life
We
or
gotta go.
death?
Like, exactly. Let's go.
Life, he says, life, as if this is an option.
All
Life or death,
Exactly.
life.
We gotta go. You're closing shop, and I'm just gonna
I'll
run over
grab
and like
the
put the sign
shotgun
to
from under
close.
the counter, stuff it in a duffel
Yeah,
bag,
let's
and
go.
go out. Yeah, go. And I'll flip the close sign and
I'm
lock the door,
gone.
obviously.
Like, I'm not even wait. Oh, I've already flipped it for you. I'm gone.
I'll lock the damn door on the way out.
So Jack is hauling ass.
Yeah. And then like I'll suddenly stop and be like, wait, Axel, you got a car. We go. Get in the damn car. Let's go.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Let me hold up. Let's
1 second. No, we gotta go.
yeah, car. Come on, get over here. it's remote. It'll come over.
And the car like drives past. That wasn't your car.
Hold on, just give it a couple minutes.
We got a couple minutes, man. Where's your car at?
Listen,
Is your car named Silver by any chance?
Oh,
And then your phone is like, oh man, it's not working. The autopilot's out of bad. Like you got it from some
where's
like
your car?
you gotta
Where is it?
you need to save up some money and fix this fucking autopilot system like bad.
yeah, it's
Levi
yeah.
pulls out a pair of keys, turns the car right next to them in the parking spot in front of the shop, and says,
Thank
"Get
you.
in."
Let's go.
That's breaking and entering. But
It's
gonna
his
pretend I
car.
didn't-
Let's go.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Let's go.
Like,
His car. Oh,
that's breaking and entering.
I'll arrest you later. Let's go.
So Levi, you're gonna follow Jack's directions to the place.
Yes.
All right, so Jack, your friend wasn't out of his mind. Like the lights are out in his house.
Yeah,
And
I don't
they're
even like. I was gonna say as soon as we get there, like I'm diving out of this car.
Yeah. So you're driving out of the car, right? And the first thing you notice is like you got the house on one side and the house on the other side. They both have their lights on. This one doesn't. So it's
I don't even care.
It's not like a power outage on either end. Yeah, but there's a police officer here who would notice these sorts of things.
What
Right.
he does, I don't.
But you're
I'm
gonna
running
barrel
in the
straight to the
house.
house, right?
Yeah. Like
All right.
first thing on my mind is making sure he's okay.
Okay, so I wanna make certain I know which characters you guys took. Levi, you're direct solutions, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're direct solutions. Jack, you were indirect solutions in Omega. You were mission comes first.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys you move towards the house, and a couple of things go down. All right. First, you realize this is the only house without the lights on. Jack, you're already barreling through the front door. All right. And Omega, you can't just let Jack just go in there blind. Like it's obvious.
no.
You can hear the crashing, right? And there's shouting coming from inside the house. There's definitely some kind of scuffle going. You got to get in here fast.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I run. I try to catch up to him and make sure he doesn't go in first. And I got my gun out and my flashlight and.
All right. So
Make sure I get ahead of him.
you guys bolt into the house. All right. You bolt into the house and you flick on your flashlights and the flashlight doesn't work. Levi's
That's
kind of
strange.
figure that shotgun a little.
I'm screaming for his name. Like literally at this point, like my one and only thing is to make sure he's okay.
Yep. So you're like,
So,
you're,
I don't even check lights. I'm doing nothing. Like I know this house
Mike!
well enough.
Mike, and you're fucking running through the house, right?
Yeah, like I know this house well enough. I'm able to navigate it in the dark, and I'm just running.
Levi, roll me
looking for-
willpower.
I roll willpower?
You're rolling me willpower.
Alright. You mean resolve plus composure, right?
Yes.
Oh, hey, look, no successes.
No successes.
Damn.
All right.
You know what? Can I opt to make that a critical failure?
You may. Okay, this is something that Levi is doing right here. You guys are allowed to, once per scene, take any roll that fails and opt to make it a botch instead. Doing so does put your fate in the hands of the storyteller, but it earns you a beat.
Okay.
All right. So
I know
there's
that
one-
he's not actively trying to kill me.
That
so
can
that's
happen
really
once
what-
per scene for the whole party, not per character. All right.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Opt
Oh, sorry,
to
guys.
botch.
I'm taking the failure spotlight.
No.
Opt to botch by Levi. All right. So, Levi, you and Omega are moving in. You've got your shotgun, and Levi's getting his hand ready on this doesn't feel right. This place is really cold. It's starting to feel really familiar, and that's when you feel something brush up against Levi, in the darkness, and you can't see it, and and your shotgun goes off and hits the fucking roof, and there's sparks go flying fucking everywhere because you shot some crazy electrical bullshit in the ceiling. Right, and just and suddenly there's a small fucking fire in the room next to you, and it gives you just enough light to see. All right, so Like, you fucking shoot, ping, pang, there's all this noise, all this flashing, and then there's fire, and then in the light of the fire, you see, like, again, you notice just like in the apartment with Faith, all right? In the apartment with Faith, the windows were open, and the light shone in, but the light was dimmed, right? Like, it was being, like you were looking at it through a black filter. The whole fucking fire is like that. It dawns on you then that you can actually see the numbers on an alarm clock across the room, like an electric clock with the LED, like the digital clock light. Right. And that means that the power in this house is not cut off. And then you see it moving in the room that you just set on fire. It's fast. You can't make out the exact shape of it, but whatever it is, it's about the size of a large dog, and it's not really, like, it's just for a split second kind of translucent, and you get a shiver down your spine, and you start to hear the very soft whispers underneath the crackling of the fire and the shouting down the hallway from Jack, like somehow piercing through all of that, like almost as if it's in the back of your mind instead of coming to your ears through the air.
I'm possessed. Awesome.
Axel, you're hearing this as well.
What the fuck is that?
All right, so there's a gunshot, fire, and then you look over to where it is, boom, guns out, like, what the fuck was that? And Levi's like, I'm sorry, right? And then you start to hear the whispering, and there's something in that room, and it does not mean well to the civilians in this household, Axel.
I hear what? Whispers? Oh. Guys, this is some of that weird shit again. Let's get the fuck out of here.
What are you
trying to like? I'm running.
I'm like, come on.
Mike is still in there. You can hear him shouting, Jack.
Yeah, I'm running straight for him. Like, I'm looking for him. Like, I'm trying to find him.
All right, so you're running, and then you get over here, right? And like you're hearing the voice. What the fuck? And then you find like his phone on walkie-talkie mode underneath the stairs, and you've been running to the voice. What the fuck, Jack? Shut the thing off, Mike! And then you actually hear it coming from back the way that you just came from. Right, now that's weird. First off, you didn't know he had a phone with walkie-talkie mode. But hey, you know, maybe he bummed it off with somebody a couple of days ago. You're not certain, it's been a while. But it's coming from the room with the fire.
I'm running over there. Like I said, my main focus is to find him.
Right.
And so you come in and like you can hear him, Jack. There's a fucking like there's a rustle of like something getting knocked over, and the fire just kind of for a second, and like there's a spark, and the light's not quite what it should be, and you start to see he's like buried under some shit. Right?
Yeah, I'm running over there.
Okay, so Jack is going in. Omega, there's a civilian trapped in that room. Jack is going
I'm going in there, and
I'm like, oh shit, fuck, and I come after
I would say
too.
as I'm running, like I'm screaming for them to help me. I'm like, he's trapped, help me!
All right,
I make my way up there.
Levi's obviously gonna jump to help. I mean, he set the fire, so this is kind of his bad.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to want one last wits composure check from everybody. Everybody, wits composure.
Woo!
Nice.
3 successes.
I got 1.
Everybody pass? Anybody fail?
I got 3. Actually got 1.
Yeah.
All right, everybody got a okay. You guys come in after Mike, right? You guys come barreling in, you just start to dig him out, and that's when that something you saw moving, it's back in the room, and it's rushing right at you guys. You notice the it tried to ambush you, all right? But you noticed it in time, and now it's initiative, and now we find out who dies first. All right, let's do this. Initiative 1d10 plus 1d10. Levi got a 10.
I got 14. That's my initiative.
Initiative
14.
dice don't explode. You got.
I know.
Okay, so your initiative is 4.
Yes.
All right.
You said just 1d10.
Yep. I got a 12.
I got 7.
Add your initiative modifier.
Wait, what is it?
It's on your character sheet.
It should be on your sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. 10.
10? Okay, that's Levi. That's me. That's Jack. And the 7 is...
So
the
me,
7 is
that's
Jack.
me with 7 plus 3, so 10.
10.
Okay,
So
so
Axel and Omega, or Axel and Jack died.
Axel and Omega.
we'll probably let the cop go first because he's, you know, like super trained at reflexes on a tie,
Who
I
got the
guess.
lowest initiative?
So what?
Who got the lowest initiative?
That would be the tie.
Yeah, we're tied.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what we're doing here is we're doing first in, last out. All right, so the lowest initiative characters declare what they're doing, so the highest initiative characters can decide what they want to do with that information.
Yep.
Then we'll
Okay.
resolve the highest character's action goes first, and so on. So Axel, so it's Jack. The first thing you're doing, are you just gonna continue?
Yeah, no, my main focus
Yeah.
is to get this.
All right,
guy out.
so you're gonna keep digging. All right, Axel, what are you doing?
I make sure I am in between this thing and Jack and everybody, and I hold my gun out and I shoot at it.
All right, so you're gonna open fire on the thing. All right. This thing is going to, like, the whispering is gonna become like a deep demonic sounding kind of chant, right? And it'll take up form, and it takes up form. It's almost like it's got, okay, so like the hind, like a centaur structure where you got like the 4 legs. Okay,
Right.
but they're like canid or feline. You're not certain. And then the upper body of like a person, but it's got some kind of like unrecognizably disgusting and ugly face, and it's formed out of what looks like black liquid, black gunk. You're not certain even how it should be able to hold this form. Like, it's not. This can't be real. It's physically impossible. All right.
Ouroboros.
And then Levi. It's going in and it's got claws. And there's one other detail there. It's not alone. There are 3 of them. All right, so I will begin doodling. Okay, so here is. Oh no, I need to
Draw a little happy bush.
Yeah, that's
here.
great. Please give us some geography.
Okay, so
I'm gonna draw a little happy bush
so this
here.
right there, okay, is Mike. Okay,
Trees
and then
over
we've got
there.
Jack and Axel, like this. Levi. All right, you just scared the flying shit out of yourself by setting this whole room on fire. Right?
Whoops.
There's you.
Straight world class art going on.
Okay, and then there's Monster. Okay. And then, hold on, check this out, ready? And then there is, like, Fire.
Wow. Wow.
Where is it?
The graphics in this game are insane, guys. All right.
Oh, that's great.
All right.
It's just a room made out of fire.
All right. And they take form as they're flying out of you. Like, the darkness itself kind of, like, coalesces into these disgusting demonic things that are kind of, like, hurtling at you.
Okay, I don't want to get Axel in my line of fire, so I'm actually going to fire at the one closest to me that is not charging towards Axel.
Okay, so do you want this one? How do I...
I don't know, make a circle around it or something.
No, I know there's a way to, like, point.
It's the one in the lower left corner.
It's a
Lower left
measurement.
corner.
Not that one, no. No, that's the one
Oh,
that's
you're
charging
measuring?
towards Axel.
So
that
you want this
yes.
one? Right here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you want that one. All right, so
Yes.
go ahead and roll me dexterity plus firearms, all right, at 9 again.
All right.
What 9 again means is that 9s also explode, not just 10s.
I'm going to burn a willpower on this shit.
Because holy fuck, I'm gonna die to demon. What is this?
Yeah, exactly.
No 9s.
Fuck, I got 2 successes.
You got 2 successes though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to re-roll that. I forgot to tell you to
Okay.
take 2 dice out. I'm sorry, 1 dice out. Take one
One
dice
dice?
out for their defense pool.
Oh, okay. Naturally.
Well, hey, you got a 2 successes, one
I
of
got
which
2
is a 9.
successes again.
But one of them's a 9. One of them's a 9. So give me one more die.
Oh,
The game
okay.
doesn't automatically re-roll 9s. It doesn't know
That's
how to
true,
do
it
that.
doesn't.
So you got 3.
3 successes. Okay, well, that's much better, and I don't mind losing that die now.
All right. So you're gonna go. This is 1, 2, 3. All right, so this thing is like flying at you, right? And you're just like, what? And another fucking. This time you actually intend to shoot the fucking gun off, right? And the buckshot slams into it, and just like tears through its fucking body, right? But, and I want you to give me a wits composure check at a -2.
Well, I'm not gonna see anything, I bet.
Is that wits? Do you have
Nope.
Your wits composure -2 is 4?
It's 2.
2. Okay. Wits composure -2. You don't notice it. All right. So you blast and like it just hot knife through butter. It does exactly what a shotgun's supposed to do.
Yep.
All right. And just like bits and pieces of like black goop. There's no blood. There's no internal organs. There's just black gelatinous. Like it's apparently the whole way through. Yep. So then the next. Okay. So then it was that was Levi, and then I go. All right. So Axel. What is your defense? The lowest of your wits. Your defense should actually be auto-calculated.
It's 1.
It's 1. Also, you both Jack and Axel, you restore 1 point of damage lethal because it's been 2 days. Like you naturally healed a point of lethal damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're not starting with all the damage you took last time.
That would be unfortunate.
All right. So if I'm adding that for that, and your defense was what, 2?
My defense was 1.
Your defense was 1 because you don't have any athletics.
No athletics.
All right. So defense is 1. Okay, so I'm rolling. All right, so you're gonna take 1 bashing. All right. The way that this works is the damage that you've taken has been lethal so far because you're being shot at with guns. Okay, those are specified in your health boxes at the bottom of the sheet. Right. Lethal sticks all the way to the left side of the track. All right. Bashing goes to the very end. I need you to tell me if at any point you see anything written underneath a box that says -1, -2, or -3 above it. All right.
Okay. I don't have anything written under the box.
Okay, so you had taken what? You took 3 lethal last session, I think. So then you healed once. You had 2 lethal, right?
And then 1 bashing, yeah.
Okay, so your health track.
You should have access to his character sheet.
Oh yeah, I should.
Yeah, unless I'm doing it wrong. I mean, I probably.
And you know what? His sheet is the one that I don't have the link to. Of course.
I emailed it to you. I shared it to you.
Yeah. I don't.
I shared it to you
Check
today.
your email today.
Yeah, today.
Blah, 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 blah. What's the name of this sheet? It's Darkness. Optic.
Darkness
Darkness
Rising.
Rising character sheet.
The name of the sheet is Axel Omega.
Oh, Axel Omega. Okay.
Yeah.
Axel Omega.
The name of the
Pythagoras.
sheet is Go Away, Pythagatron.
All right. So you see health here, where you've got 6, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Right. What you should have here is this should be lethal, bashing. All right.
Okay.
The way that this health track works, okay, is let's say I'm gonna type this into the stream chat so everybody else there can see it as well. Okay. You have a total of like, see this number 3 -3. This is your last health box. This one with the -3 over it. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces to put your health. Okay. So each one of those boxes will contain either an L, which is lethal, a B, which is bashing, or an A, which is aggravated. Okay.
Okay.
Lethal will heal in 2 days. Bashing will heal in 15 minutes. Aggravated will heal 1 point every week, but it only happens with like supernatural, like, you know, like spells, magic, whatever. Like that's for the like using silver on a werewolf or something. Okay.
Right.
Now what happens is, let's say you have no damage, then you take 2 bashings. You have bashing, and then a bunch of empty spots. Okay. Then you take a point of lethal. All of your lethal will go to the right of the chart, so it looks like that. Okay. And then aggro would be like this, because the higher the level of damage, the more to the left of the chart it sticks. And the reason for that is that last box with the -3 over it, that eighth box, if it ever has a bashing point in it, the damage will push its way down, right? So if you picked up another lethal, you would have LLLB.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So like it would look like essentially like this. Like say it was like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you picked up a thing of lethal, it would automatically do this.
Like that, okay? Now, in the last box, with the -3 over it, if bashing ever falls in that box, there's a chance you'll get knocked out. And if lethal ever falls in that box, you will die.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Now, if all 8 boxes are filled and you pick up more damage, it adds to whatever damage is already on the left side of the chart. So if you pick up, if you have bashing in the box, and you pick up another point of bashing, instead of going over to the 9th box, you're gonna go over to the first piece of bashing you have, and you're gonna turn that bashing into lethal. Bashing plus bashing equals lethal if it ever has to overlap when it cycles through Pac-Man style. Check out that visual metaphor. Metaphor. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so that's what that should look like. So this thing, right? It's coming flying at you. You put yourself, and you're getting ready to shoot, but it is too fast. And it opens its mouth as if it's screaming, and you only know it's a mouth because it looks almost like a face. The jaw opens up way too wide, but instead of a screech or a howl, all you hear is, and you can hear it no matter how loud the shouting and the gunshots, the crackling of the fire. You hear that whispering crisp and clear in the back of your mind. It's kind of loud, and it slashes at you, and it tears your officer's uniform shirt as you kind of like stumble when the claws hit you, and despite making it look like they're made of gelatinous substance, that's really solid and fucking strong. And then Levi.
Yay!
This one is attacking you because you have a big boomstick. What is your defense, Levi?
How did the other one did he die?
No, he's not. It's not dead yet. It's like stumbling and reeling and like flailing.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. My defense is 3.
Your defense is 3? Really?
Yeah.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that?
2 wits or dex, and then 1 in athletics, so.
Alright, so this one rushes at you, and it comes slashing out with its claws, but like you are like, whoa! And it doesn't hit you. That's what it sounds like. Whoa! Right?
Yep.
Alright, and then Jack.
Yeah.
You're digging.
You're
digging. All right, give me a strength.
Right now,
give me a strength athletics check. I want to see how much digging you do. You're looking for a total of 4 successes to get Mike out of this fucking thing, right? But this is gonna be an extended check, so successes from this round will add to the ones next round.
Nope.
So you're at 0 out of 4 so far. Okay, Axel, you shoot. Let her rip. It's gonna be Dex plus firearms.
Dex plus firearms.
Yep.
Kill it!
Shoot!
Fuck 'em up.
Okay.
Do you have any like tough one-liners as you're firing off a few rounds and missing again?
No, 0 successes.
Stop doing that.
You say anything? You say like action movie quotes?
No, I don't have one right now.
Damn it! Yeah. Okay. All right. So then we're gonna go again.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Initiative. I got a 12.
What's initiative again? 3 plus what?
9.
Levi, you got a 9.
Ignore that roll. So. No, wait,
Wait,
no,
we rolled
that's fine.
1. Never mind.
I got 8.
Or 7.
7, 8. Okay, so that
Jack.
means
That's
Jack,
Jack.
I'm
Axel,
digging.
and then bad guys.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling. What was it again?
Levi, and then bad guys. Okay, so declaration order goes Jack.
I'm still digging.
You're still digging, all right. We'll get to your turn as soon as it's time. And then Axel, what are you doing with your round?
When I I gotta fire again.
Yeah, all
I gotta
right.
shoot again.
All right.
Still
and
coming
then,
after me, right? I mean,
Yep. Levi.
Yeah, I guess I will shoot at the one that's actually attacking me now.
All right. I see you're changing targets.
Sure, why not?
Okay. And the bad guys.
And we'll find out what they do.
All right. Bad guy's turn goes first.
Right now. At least they won't keep us in suspense. Ah, balls. I didn't expect them to move.
I know they're only like absolutely impossible creatures. They must be stationary.
No, I meant I figured he would keep attacking me.
Hey, Jack, what is your defense?
2.
2?
2.
All right. Swing and a miss. I don't see any more rolls. I'm gonna roll so the audience can see again. Okay, you're gonna take 1 lethal. All right, and then Levi, your defense was 3, right?
Right.
All right. So these things, they start like spreading, like growing. No, not growing wings. Like they're seeping into the shadow of the room. Like the darkness, they're becoming like smoke. Like they're starting to dissipate. But then they're retracting, and you're realizing it's actually not. They're not. That's how they're moving. It's as if the darkness in the room itself is attacking you with these shapes, right? Or maybe they're feeding on it or whatever. They're connected to it because they're like melting into it and stepping back out of it. And they use this to like step right past Axel, and 2 of them just immediately come crashing down on Jack. And Jack is not fucking having any of this shit. He's not paying attention. He's focused. He's ripping shit up off the, like he's grabbing boxes and whatever the hell. How the fuck did Mike get himself buried underneath so much bullshit? Right? And what the fuck is this walkie-talkie phone? Right? And you're like, and there's this fucking, like, you don't even look, you don't even know what's attacking you, right? You're just like, fuck off! And you, like, bat at it with your arm, like, you're not looking at it, and it's like, what the fuck? Right? And then, Levi, the one that you hit with the boomstick, right? In a fucking frenzied panic, and you have no idea how you can feel that panic emanating from this thing, right? It's freezing cold. Claws are like barely wishing past your skin, and it's limping at you, right? You've definitely done a number 4, but it is coming after you with a fucking vengeance now. Like, it wants you, motherfucker. All right.
Yay!
But you don't take any damage. Jack, you take 1 in the scuffle. All right.
I've always wanted a friend of me.
That's the bad guys. Levi.
Yes.
You change targets.
Yep.
All right, so you're shooting at the ones that are going after Jack now, because that's your action's declared.
Yes.
All right, so open fire against the take 2 out of your dice pool.
Take 2 out of my dice. I'm gonna not spend a willpower because I suspect I'm surprised by the fact it stopped attacking me. So I'm gonna roll just the 1.
Hey!
Holy
Oh,
shit! I got 2
shit,
successes
son.
anyways.
Oh shit! All right, so that one's taking that much. All right, so
God
again,
damn.
whip that shotgun around. You have no idea of what to do with a dead dog, but goddamn, you know what you're doing with a shotgun. All right.
Wrap this guy in saran wrap.
All them saran wrap classes paying off. The shotgun's in such nice condition. It works so well, right? Like, fucking whip around, bang! Another fucking like thunderous blast out of your fucking boomstick, and the fucking, oh, what's it called? Not shrapnel.
Shrapnel?
Not shrapnel.
The Drek.
Buckshot. That's what fucking boom! Fucking almost again like takes half of one of these shadow creatures like right the fuck off, and they're stumbling. It's still not dead yet, right? But again, they start like shrieking, and you can feel the pain. Like these things are starting to be horrified of you. Fucking horrified. They are afraid. And it's not because you're dealing damage to them, because they're just reforming, but weakened. Like, you're definitely doing, like you can tell, like, if you keep this up, they will have to, like, they can't keep up against such an onslaught, right? But they're not horrified of you winning the fight. There's something else, all right? Axel.
Yep.
You were going to open fire. Which one were you opening fire on? Were you covering Levi, or were you attacking the one that was rushing at you?
The one rushing at me.
The one rushing at you is going to be, for the sake of, I'll be nice to you guys and say it's the one that just got wounded. So open fire and take 2 out of your dice, pull dex plus firearms.
1 plus firearms. Where the hell's... Oh, so take 2 out? Oh, shoot.
Wish I knew what they were scared of.
All right.
Damn.
At least you don't hit Jack. Like, again, there's like, they're like, fucking, is this like teleporting? Is this like, what the fuck? And they're like, you can't keep track of it. It's so fucking like, what the hell? They never taught you shit about this in the academy. Right? Bang! Swing and a miss. All right. Jack. Give me that strength plus athletics. You gonna blow willpower on this one? Give it your all.
How much willpower do I have?
You have a maximum willpower. You haven't spent any willpower yet, so you're full up. It's your resolve plus your composure equals your willpower score.
Yep.
The sheet should auto-calculate.
Where does it say it?
It's underneath health. See what the number for your health box is? Okay, there's a willpower track just like that, and you're supposed to like put a circle in each box for each point of willpower you have.
Okay, yeah, we'll use one.
All right, so roll me strength athletics plus 3.
Strength athletics plus 3 is. So there's that one.
All right.
Bam.
Oh, thank God, that was only 3 dice.
You got a success.
Yes.
All right, so you start like you get his arm. He's like, dude, there's somebody in my house, man.
Yeah, I know. Let's get
The fucking place is on fire! Like he's freaking out. Like he's freaking the fuck out. All right, and that'll be top of the round initiative.
Oh boy. Did that not roll?
I got 1.
I got 5.
Can't tell if I. Oh, I did roll.
What's
Okay.
that? What's
I got
your
11.
total, Jack?
Oh no, that's not my total. God damn it. I got 4.
You got 4?
Oh, well, it's 10 plus 3. So I mean, technically, if you want to go for the 10, the first roll was a 10, and then it exploded into a 3.
Oh, the actual die roll was a 10.
Yeah, it was a 10.
Oh, in that case, you got a 13, dude.
Yeah.
Initiative rolls aren't successes based. They're just the number on the die. All right, what'd you get, Matt?
Right.
Or Levi?
I got 11.
You get 11?
Yep.
Axel?
5.
All right, so Axel, you are declaring first.
Okay. Wait, so... Jesus.
So Jack is like digging his buddy out, like trying to rescue the civvy, right?
Yeah.
So Jack is trying to rescue the civvy as best he can. All right. And what the fuck was that?
That was my cat, sorry. She decided that all of a sudden she wanted to eat the microphone.
Nice.
All right. So Jack is digging away trying to rescue the civvy, and he's being attacked from both sides, right? And
Right.
like a single track focused motherfucker, he's
I don't
ignoring
know
these
what.
fucking things.
I don't even know what they are.
He doesn't even know what's happening. He is so focused, right? But he's got 2 motherfuckers like on top of him, trying to claw away at him. Levi is trying to cover Jack, and he's fucking opening fire with a shotgun. And these things are actually starting to, like, you're feeling that you're coming out on top of this. It's just a struggle to hit anything with this gun that you might need to get replaced. Like maybe it's the gun, or maybe you just need to spend some more time at the. No, you know how to use a gun. It's got to be these things. Like
No, so... Well, I've already shot a few times, and it's just, like, not working out. And I see that they're coming after him. So I run at Jack and his friend and the guys, and I'm my best to, like, get a hold of Mike or what have you and, like, say, you know, let's get the hell out of here. Like, we got to go.
roll me strength athletics.
Help get those last 3 successes.
3. Strength athletics. 0.
Oh man, too many cooks in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Jack is like tugging at shit, and you're tugging at shit, and these things are getting in the fucking way, and it's just not getting you anywhere. Like this is not good because if you guys don't get Mike out, he's dead. Right? Like this is not a good. Like fire alone will fucking kill him. Right?
Well, I'm gonna send you a whisper here real quick.
All right. And technically, we're supposed to have you declare there instead of roll. That's my bad. I'm still learning the system. Okay, Levi. So Jack, you don't know whether or not Axel is succeeding or not. You just know that Axel is going to go try and help.
The monsters beat me in initiative?
I'm looking at the wrong thing. That was sorry, that was the wrong round. I gotta scribble that one out so I don't get confused again. All right, so that 9 was Jack. That was the monsters. All right, the monsters are gonna the monsters. I know what I'm doing. Hey guys, check it out. This is how you storytell and dungeon master effectively. All right, take notes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, so
no, sorry, I was looking up the chat commands for Roll20.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at their wiki.
Yep.
And for whispers, right? Because you can whisper people specifically in the chat.
Yeah.
And this is what it says. To whisper, simply type /W and the name, either player or character, you wish to engage via whisper. Do note that there is a tab autocomplete function for names to speed this process. Example, /W Gullstaff. Then how come you had to cast Magic Missile? Example, /W Rob. Where are the Cheetos? You can quote the name of a character or player if it contains spaces. Example, /W Gullstaff, space Sorcerer of Light. Why didn't you say cast it? So you didn't, okay? Example, /W Rob space Shrub. Where's the Mountain Dew?
Alright. So Jack, Axel is gonna help you dig this up. You don't know he's not gonna be able to help much, but you know he's turning like he's dropping, he's fucking he starts like fucking hauling ass trying to get this shit out of the way, right? So you still digging Mike out?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Give me a second, because this is actually kind of dependent. Let me send you this whisper. Go. Can I pass for a second, or do we need to wait?
We can pass. I'll flip you.
Okay.
All right. So you're right now. The monsters. All right. The monsters are gonna be. So this one is super wounded. This one is super wounded. This one is. They're gonna converge on you, Levi.
Well, fuck.
Because you are the one with the boomstick, but you've got 3 defense. So this is 1.
I pull out my grenade.
You have a grenade? This is.
Well, now I do.
You're gonna take 1 lethal.
Fuck.
And then you're gonna take 1 lethal. All right. These things have seriously cold as fuck claws. There's fire everywhere, right? But these things' claws are ice cold, and they convert like. They decide that you are the one that has to be dealt with, and they like a fucking flock of birds just descend on you.
It's okay, guys. I got this.
Damn. Yes, and yes and yes, Jack.
Okay. Now you see why I had to wait for a second.
Yeah, no, for real. All right. So it is also your turn.
Okay.
To declare. What are you doing, Jack?
So essentially, I'm literally going to reach for his boot gun that I see.
Yep.
Turn around annoyed and be like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Now it will take you an action to pull out the weapon.
That's fine.
All right. Okay, so Axel, like you drop it out, you start and almost like it's you know it's the changing of the watch, right? Jack just notices out of the corner of his eye that you've got your boot gun, and he reaches down, he grabs the boot and says, "Get away from me!" And he points the fucking gun at these things, and then for the first time he looks at them. Jack, roll me willpower.
Willpower?
Oh, resolve plus composure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's resolve at? Okay.
Will you crack?
1.
Matt, I need you to stay on top of it. All right, you keep it together like, what the fuck is that? But you're not like, ah! Right?
Right.
All right. So Matt, I need you to stay on top of this. I keep resolving as we declare, and that's not what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I need you to stay on top of that with me, all right? I need you
Okay.
to help.
I'll just kick your ass about it.
All right, and then Levi, declare.
Although I don't think it's been hurting anything. Well, I just will shoot the one that seems the most panicked. I don't know what else I can do.
All right, you gonna open fire?
Is it like they're shying away from the fire, or
No, not the fire.
Yeah, they're shy. They're freaking out about me, obviously, because I'm the one with the freaking shotgun. So
Right.
I think that since it's me and the shotgun that appears to have them worried, I'm gonna keep shooting at them with the shotgun because that's what's been working.
Roll me Dex firearms -2, and then also roll me wits composure.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a willpower again because I now have all of the monsters on me.
Right?
I Come on, damn it. Oh, God, please.
God damn, son.
A success. 3 successes.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling generous right now. All right.
Yeah. You wanted me to roll resolve composure now?
Wits composure. Wits composure.
Wits composure?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Perception.
Perception check. Gotcha. Please pass.
Which you
this
will
time.
naturally fail.
Please. And I failed again. I can shoot. I just can't see.
I'm actually gonna do that. Because this combat is starting to drag out. All right.
That's fair.
And Jack, you squeeze off a few rounds, right? So here's now Jack, roll me wits composure.
Yeah, you notice more than I can.
And Omega, Axel, give me one more strength athletics roll.
2 successes.
All right.
Glad you noticed whatever the hell it was I was missing.
I got 4 successes.
Holy shit!
He just Supermaned it.
Wow, that roll.
Wow, son. Wow.
Wow.
9, 9, 10, 9, motherfucker.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice.
So I got that score for my form, karate form, and
Die the tiger, baby.
So it should be /W Jack to whisper to you, Optical?
it's gonna be /W space quotes, and then Jack space French quote,
Okay.
and then space whatever. Yep. Ah, okay.
Alright, so fucking Levi goes fucking mad. Pow, pow, pow. Fucking unloads his goddamn shotgun at these things, right? And the whispering gets really loud and really chaotic, and then it just fucking dissipates, right? And then in a moment, like, Jack, you whip around, get away from me, what the? And you just fucking ask questions later and shoot the fucking things first,
Yep.
right? Like,
Yep.
you've seen this movie, no, not me! Like, empty the clip,
It
right?
was more of get the fuck away. Let me. Oh, yeah, no.
All right, and Axel, fucking, you're done digging him out. Fuck it, you grab him and fucking like, and like just shit like falling off of him, like just stuff is tumbling down. Where did all this stuff come from? Just fucking pulling him up, and like he's wounded and he can't blood on his face, right? And his cough, and you kind of throw him over your shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the shadows, like the light, the power comes back on, right? Suddenly you're like, whoa, I'm in a fucking room that's on fire. This place is way too fucking hot and bright. Whoa, my eyes. And that's for everybody, right?
Uh-huh.
But whatever the fuck that shit was, it's not here right now.
That's messed up.
Hey, real quick, we're 22 minutes past the top of the hour.
Yeah, I was waiting until the end of the scene to run the top of the hour
Break.
break. I didn't want to break mid-combat.
Who turned
Kinda
the
yeah,
lights
you know.
on?
Stay tuned, because when we come back,
All right, so
will they get Mike out?
you guys are just like the building is starting to collapse, right? Like it's gonna blow, it's gonna end. Ad break. All right, so
Stay tuned.